Hi there. Hi there. Good day to you. I hope you're doing well. Selamat tambor stasiun kata. Saya pun cici cepat. Tambor kupahay. Hah? Nikola lulu tambor siya. Ali pahay. Good day to you, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for today's ceremony. Today's talk um about cacao and the importance of why it's existing in our life until now. We are sending greetings from this place where we are. We are in Guatemala on the Lake Atitlan, and we're so grateful to have you here today and to begin this talk. And in our Mayan cosmovision, our every day it is a sacred day. Our every day it is a day to give offerings, and we have here in front of us an offering. We have offering flowers. We're always offering, like putting um copal, and we have tobacco. We have like all the time offerings with us. So before we would um before we begin, I would like to make a little prayer with you to bless this beautiful day. Before we would drink our cacao as well, I would like to make this prayer with you and to be able to bless. So, we would like you to bring your intention for this beautiful day. And the day in the Mayan calendar today is Wuku Imosh, the day of 7 Imosh. What it means is awakening the water, awakening the emotion, awakening the therapies, the light, the energies that we have. So I would like to, I would like to welcome this beautiful day and bringing your cacao in front of your heart, and would like to make this prayer today. Nimal hagush ka nimal hagush uchulef tikun la washin lisan lisan naqah laqala qil laqala saqil maha hagush ka hagush uchulef nimal toshi sha sha waqan milakhaw saqabu saqamet milakhaw coach kin maha hu ba qarashmom coach kin maha hu ba hagush sha waqan milakhaw kamal toshi ga saqabu saqamet milakhaw chikri hum toch chikri kasah nimilakhaw coach kin milakhaw وقوري موش لقلا تشوش لقلا هاي لقلا قولي بس لقلا إيه لقلا سقيت نملخ خاو كوش كيتشو كاتيتلان كوش كيتشو يما تيتلان كوش كيتي بولوخ وكيت خاب مسمول تيه مسمول إيه لقلا إيش كاوش قنيل يشتوك مالتشيخ سيان قاجا قن خاو مالتشيخ كان نملخ إيه نملخ سقيت مالتشيخ نملخ خاو يوتي دنو ما سقيو سقيمت نمها مالتشيخ نملخ خاو فلبس إيه برقبت إيه Parasik parikam atrukushka hatrukushule maltia shahao. Now we can drink our cacao. Welcome to this day. Well, first of all, I would like to present my wife. She's Izabel, and my name is Izaias. So welcome to Missioner Earth. Here we are. Somebody has opened a mic. Can we mute that, please? We can have a clear transmission for today. To honor the spirit of cacao, to honor this prayer, I would like to offer you a song to bless this beautiful day. This song is called Chocolatl. Chocolatulis balante is pataste si. Chocolatulis balante is pataste si. Yete, yela, yo, yes, listoko, la choronte. Tascalate, chilate, yo sé, you, chocolate. Yete, yela, yo, yes, listoko, la choronte. Cascalate, chilate, yo sé, you, chocolate. Macao, cacao, Ishbalante, Ishpataste. Macao, cacao, Ishbalante, Ishpataste. Tascalate, chilate, yo sé, you, chocolate. Tascalate, chilate, yo sé, you, chocolate. What a beautiful day. Life is a ceremony. I would like to introduce you the spirit of cacao. The spirit of cacao, you may see it over here. I don't want to make her fall down. She's the spirit of cacao, and her name is Ish Cacao. Ish means jaguar. Cacao, it's her name. And Ish Cacao means the cacao goddess, the mother of cacao, the divinity of cacao. So Ish Cacao, it is the mother, unconditional love that is uniting people around us. She's the divine mother that she's getting together all of us. Because we are getting together, looking for love to come back together. And the spirit of Ish Cacao, it's uniting all the children all over the world from the four colors of humanity, not four races. And she's conquesting our heart again. Because she's slowly and slowly coming back to her roots, coming back to the place where she belongs. And where she belongs, it's in a ceremonial space. A ceremonial space where we are being, where we are staying in each of our special place. And the spirit of cacao is coming back, claiming her space to be brought again in prayers. And she's now in a ceremony, now she is in an altar, and now she is coming back with us. So she's coming back among us in ceremony. She's helping us to open our heart, to open our voice, to open our inspiration. There's a prophecy that our ancestor has left on this earth. It says that the tree of cacao will walk out of the forest to come back into the humanity, to bring balance and harmony to man that has lost in relationship to Mother Nature. So she's coming back to us each time. So she's coming back to us in each sip. When you drink this medicine, when you drink cacao, it makes you to be in love with yourself. It makes you to be in love in your relationship with your family, to bring reconciliation, to bring harmony, to bring love, to bring unity. And this is what she's promoting all over the world. This is what she is bringing to all of us. This is what she's bringing to all of us. She's bringing peace and love, unity. So this is why she's coming back. Why cacao, the spirit of cacao, is very important to all of us. She has lost her spirit about 500 years ago. And she has taken by the white people to Europe and turned into chocolate, chocolate, chocolada, chocorato, ciocolato. And it has many names and used in many regions. And it's called many names. But the word chocolate, chocolate, came from an ancient language called Nahuatl. It is the ancient language of native from Mesoamerican people. And this word was called chocolatl. Chocolatl. Chok means bitter, and atl means water. So it's bitter water. It's called chocolate now. And the bitter water was used as a medicine in the ancient times. And each regions, like from Mexico, Guatemala, it's used in ways as a medicine. Also, it was used as a currency of the natives. It was only, there are many stories that we can share with you that was used in by the Aztecs as something very sacred, was only to give to the guest people, only was to share in between people to create relationship, not about business, not about nothing else like personal or interest, but it's more about like more than that. It's more than material. It's more like spiritual. It's all about politics, about relationships, not about interest, but it's more like a long relationship in between them. It was given to Hernan Cortez when he came over to Mexico and his soldiers, because he was seen as a foreigner. He's almost like a god, like an important person. So he was received with cacao. Of course, he didn't like it because it's bitter and it's added with chili. But they took it to Europe. So in the ancient times, cacao, the seeds of cacao, it was forbidden to be used, but it was a sacred currency for the people. I'm going to come over to the screen so you can see how does it look like. So this is cacao, cacao seeds. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the cacao seeds that I have here. And I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna hold it with my finger. This is cacao seed. This is cacao with the shell, and this is the cacao pod. This is where cacao is in it. Cacao fruit is dried already. So this seeds was used as currency, and to buy a turkey egg in the old times was worth of 5 beans. But if you wanted to buy a rabbit, you would buy it for 30 beans. But if you want to buy like a slave, like old time you would sell slaves, you would buy it for 100 beans. But if you buy an artist, you can buy for a ton of beans. So that's how it was used, the cacao. And so that's what it was used. And in each region, the cacao had different use. Like it always was seen as a sacred. It is like that mentality of using as a currency. Also, we use in our ceremony, in our fire ceremony, we count the days and we pay our days like to the fire, like one of the beans. We pay, we make the countings, our prayer up to from 1 to 13. We count to make our prayers. And also, when the woman is pregnant, to be able to give birth, when she is very tired and very this desperate about trying to give birth, she would the midwife would make a little bit of strong cacao and would give to the mother in labor to be able to finally to give birth. Cacao also is a very good for heating the womb of the woman, heating the tummy. It is considered as a hot food. So cacao has many use and medicinal plant. But the reason why it was shared by the people in their communities is to bring peace when the tribes are fighting or having a hard time together. They would share cacao to bring people together so the tribe are not fighting. And when people are in doubt with themselves, like a relationship, are in doubt or fighting or having a hard time in their relationship, they would drink cacao and would talk about the relationship. It's not about you, it's not about me, it's about the relationship. So this medicine and this beverage will bring reconciliation, will bring optimism, positivity. So this is what she brings to all of us. Cacao is sacred, and she's uniting all of us. I would like to share this myth with you from the ancient times to our times now. About cacao, how it was discovered on Earth. I don't know how much you know about the Olmecs. Olmecs, the people who were the first nations on Earth, according to the anthropology, and say that the Olmecs people saw the monkey eating the whole pot of cacao. He was eating, and the Olmecs said like, "Oh, this is good to eat. So let's eat it. So it must be good to eat." And they ate and they didn't like it. And they said it's bitter. So this must be a sacred plant. So let's leave it. So they left it as a sacred plant. And they gave to the Aztecs in Mexico. And the Aztecs kept it as sacred, and they brought it as their currency. And the That's how we know about how much they used for each article that they wanted to buy, each item that they wanted to buy. And then the Aztecs gave it to the Mayas, and the Mayas brought it in ceremony. They used it in their rituals. So for the Mayas, everything is a ceremony. Picking the flowers is a ceremony. Placing the flowers is a ceremony. Burning copal is a ceremony. Um, Beginning the fire on this, like a kit in the kitchen, it's sacred. It's a ceremony. Making a song, it's a ceremony. Writing, it's a ceremony. Everything is a ceremony for the Mayas. So that's why we have many rituals in Guatemala, in the Mayan families, and many of those rituals are not sliced. It's not in books. You cannot find it on the internet. You have to live in a family to be able to discover the secrets and the sacredness, because many of that is not revealed. So now that we see the spirit of cacao all over the world, and why do we see cacao ceremonies all over the world? What is the thing? What is so interesting about it? Why it's going to the white people? Why is going to the black people? Why is going to Asian people? Why is that? It's going out because this is not chocolate. The chocolate you can find in the factories, which is I am not going to name it. But the chocolate are full of sugar, full of milk, full of chemicals. That's why your doctor says, like, don't drink chocolate. Stop drinking chocolate because it will make you overweight, because it will give you more disease, it will give you more problems with your heart, because it's full of grease, full of butter, uh, um, saturated fat. So it's full of that. And the doctor says, don't drink chocolate, but your doctor then doesn't say, stop drinking cacao. And cacao is going out there because she's the mother of unconditional love. We are her children. If you remember about the story I was telling you earlier, that when humanity begins to misuse the properties of cacao, when humanity begins to misuse the relationship that we have with each other, when we begin to destroy the planet, the Mother Earth will will come out of the forest. It will come as the spirit of cacao. It says that the spirit of cacao will walk out of the forest to bring back balance and harmony to the Mother Earth, to man, to weave again the relationship in Mother Earth. This is a metaphoric language. This is not physical. This is not a rational word. The Mother Earth that is speaking about, it's about the body. Because tierra es mi cuerpo, agua es mi sangre, aire es mi aliento y fuego mi espíritu. It means earth is my body, water is my blood, air is my breath, and fire is my spirit. Because we are the elements. And when we are drinking cacao, we're feeling in love with ourselves. We're loving our partner. We're loving our family. We're loving our ceremony, our work. We're loving each other. We have peace. Then when we are on the state, we're not going to harm Mother Nature. We're not going to cut down trees, or we're not destroying Mother Earth. We're not taking things, we're not doing bad things to other people, because we're going to become in love with ourselves. We're going to become love with each other. So this is what we are going to become. And when we drink her, we're going to become in love with Mother Nature. Then she is coming slowly, slowly, without noticing how much changes and property and benefits that we're receiving from Mother Nature, from Mother Ish Cacao. She's dancing in ourselves. When she's dancing, she's awakening the self that is sleepy. She's awakening the light that we are sleeping on our body. So she's remembering our songs, remembering to bring inspiration, to be able to sing, to be able to pray, to be able to paint, to be able to do what we love to do, to be able to love with each other. So cacao, it's an ancient medicine of the mind to bring people together. So the spirit of cacao lives in the jungle, grow in Mexico, Guatemala, and South America, and also in Africa. What is the difference between cacao and ceremonial cacao? There are 3 types of cacao. And in the 1940s and 50s, we had ceremonial cacao, we have criollo cacao, native cacao, grow in Guatemala, grow in Mexico, and there's a disease that came over called Monilia, which is a fungus among us. There's a fungus in the cacao plantation, and when the fungus comes and it enters into the cacao fruit, and make the cacao that is inside of these pod, that it's very it gets hardened, it gets like a rubber. It would be hard to cut with a machete, and it begins to spill and go all over the plantation. And the farmers were worried about their plantation. They said, like, what are we gonna do about it? They spoke to the government, and the government says that, don't worry, I'll bring you help and support from somewhere else, and I'll bring you good cacao. And he brought good cacao to people there. But they say, we have to cut down pataste. Well, this is pataste. I don't know if you know pataste. This is not cacao. This is cacao. This is pataste. And with the surface of this pod, I'm going to bring it over there so you can see it. This is like a different. I have right here another pod. This is cacao, right? And this is pataste. You see the difference. So cacao and pataste are different. So pataste, it is a cousin of cacao, and the scientific name or botanical name of it, it's called Theobroma bicolor, and the name of the botanical name of cacao is Theobroma bicolor, not Theobroma cacao. It's called. So the Theobroma bicolor, according to the government, says like you have to cut down the Theobroma bicolor because it's the one that who's attracting attry how do you say that, the ones that who makes the fungus to come into the forest of cacao. And the native began to cut down the Theobroma bicolor, and that disappeared. And the government brought the hybrid cacao, which is bigger in size, bigger in in cacao pod, bigger in beans. It's much abundant, faster on production. The ceremonial cacao, the criollo cacao, was going to grow from 6 to 8 years of first harvest. But if you're a moneymaker, a chocolatier, you may don't want to wait for all those years. You may don't want to wait up to 6 to 8 years. You want cacao production faster. You want cacao production to be able to be made a lot faster. And that's why they brought this hybrid cacao. And now we have 90% hybrid cacao, South American cacao, African cacao coming to us, coming that we have planted in our land. And the people say, oh, this is a real support from the government because this is faster cacao, this is faster production, we can export more, we have money easier, so this is really support for cacao. And the 10% we have remaining, it is wild cacao. And what is how those would affect us? The hybrid cacao is called Trinitario and Forastero. Trinitario come from Trinidad and Tobago. It's a created variety. And Forastero, this is a South American cacao that is a medium size. Either, both of them are full of caffeine, are full and on other stuff, which is can have heavy metals in it, where now the US began to seek for the heavy metal, and the European have been like a few years already searching for these heavy metals in it can be danger for your body. So these full of caffeine and also full of cadmium, which is one of the heavy metals, and it can have like high percentage in it. But since nobody pays attention to that, people are getting cacao cheaper. In Europe, it's cost a lot cheaper, a kilo of cacao, and the US also is very cheap, coming from Ecuador, coming from Colombia, Brazil, Peru, and they say it's native cacao, it's ceremonial cacao. Everybody has like that label of ceremonial cacao everywhere without noticing all the properties and all the things that can make to us. All cacao is sacred, all cacao, all plant is sacred, but lots of that, it's kind of Monsanto because it's so there are properties that is not good in for our body. That's why your friend says I cannot go to a cacao ceremony anymore because when I drink cacao in the afternoon, I cannot get asleep with it because I stay awake because all the caffeine in it. But with this cacao, it has more theobromine in it. The theobromine in this cacao, it is a related compound like caffeine. Instead of making you awake, it will make you to relax. It will make your heart to open. That's why you feel your heart open. And when we have this cacao, helps us to feel in love. The compound for love for this one, it is called anandamide. Ananda, it is the word, a Sanskrit word that the yogi should know about this. The ananda word, it makes you, it means bliss. The anandamide compound make you to be happy, make you to be in love with yourself, in love with that divinity that you are, to make you to be in love with that higher self that you are. You're Nawal, the spirit of life, the spirit of beauty, God, whatever you call it. But that's the spirit that you want to feel, and cacao will help you to feel that. And cacao in general, it has a spirit of beauty, of connection, of inspiration, of creativity expression. So cacao help us to reconnect ourselves with what we are, with what we want to become, with what we want to express from our heart. So if you're willing to be creative, you can drink some cacao to be able to write down your thoughts. Maybe you feel like a bit head and you feel like overtired because you're thinking and thinking and thinking so much. Take some cacao and write down your thoughts. Unload your thoughts, put down on the paper, or you have so much uh, thoughts going on, paint. You have so much going on, play music. You have so much going on in your mind. Begin that writing, write in a paper, write down your feelings. It will help you to write, to inspire you to write, so you can help your mind and your soul to take on that action. And besides, make you to be healthy, because cacao is a very good on on purifying your blood. Cacao is very good by regulating your blood pressure. If it's high, it will bring it down. If it's lower, it will bring it up. So it will level. So that's why it's a regulator. And also, it is the best antidepressant that we have. If you're depressed, take some cacao. The beans of cacao, my teacher says that you can take up to 13 beans with some honey every day. Taking that, if it's not enough with 13 days for times 13 beans each day, take 13 beans per 20 days and see what will happen. But if you are already on antidepressant, maybe you don't want to cut down your prescription, but what you want to do is to change the time of taking your antidepressant. Take your antidepressant in the afternoon and have cacao in the morning, or vice versa. Take your antidepressant on the morning and take like 5 hours later, take some cacao, or vice versa on the timing. But don't cut it down until you're stable, your emotion. You may want to stay in cacao more than antidepressant because you want to feel in love. And the other things that how you want to use cacao is maybe if you're lowering weight, you can do fasting. What I do when I travel, I do fast. When I travel, I don't eat in the morning. I don't have breakfast. I don't have um, lunch. But what I do is I prepare my cacao. That will maintain me with energy during the day. I eat only one meal per day. I eat on at 5 in the evening. So that's what I'll do. And if you see, if those who study or those who have seen the nutrition of those of the nutritional facts containing of those things that helps you to lower weight, if you see the ingredients of that, it you see chocolate there. But if maybe you ask yourself, like, why do I have chocolate in the lowering weight nutritional facts information on these things, if chocolate's not good? But they refer to cacao rather than chocolate because people don't know what is cacao. What the popular word is chocolate. So yeah, so that is cacao because lots of the potassium, lots of the lots of the properties like magnesium that is in cacao. It will help your what is called your articulations to be healthy. It's very good for the skin, very good for your heart, it's very good for your emotions. So it's very good to be healthy for, especially for our children. Maybe your children won't drink cacao like this bitter or with little of sugar, maybe, but they want like some quantity, like some sips. But this cacao, it's very good for our elders, our grandparents, those who are in their 50s and 60s. It will be very good for their body, for the strength in their feet. So this is what's the spirit of cacao and the importance of why she's coming around us and helping us to open our heart. So thank you so much. So this is what I wanted to share about cacao. I don't know if you have any question, please. You can open your mic to open to make some questions, but please be precise on your question. We can open like three people to open to make questions and we can answer. Welcome.
Kia ora. Hello.
Hello there.
Can you... Thank you. I have a question. Could you speak about the benefits of cacao, especially for the health of women in the area of like the menstrual cycle, fertility, and reproduction, please?
Yay. The spirit of cacao, it is called Ish Cacao, and she's a female, and it is a seed. Cacao is also used as the energy around sexuality, because cacao was considered in the ancient time as an aphrodisiac to share with your partner and to make love. And in our energetically understanding about reproduction, what we need is to heat the house. To heat the house, it means that we have this house, we have one family, we have people in it. Why do we have people in it? We have people in it because we have a fire. We have people in it because we have flowers, we have beauty in it. We have people living in it because there's a fire, there's a flame in it, there's communication, there's a relationship. But what happened if we don't have that beauty, we don't have that fire, we don't have that communication? The children won't stay in the house when there's no heat, when there's no love, when there's no appreciation. The separation and the love, the partner will break up when there's no attraction, when there's no beauty, when there's no heat already in the house. That's why they split. That's why the children go out, they don't stay at home. So what this woman needs is love. What this woman needs is heating, giving love to yourself, loving yourself. And drinking cacao, it will help your blood to circulate faster. Basically, after when you have drank a cup of cacao, it will help to increase from 20 to 30% more blood flowing from your heart to your brain and help your blood circulate and open the blood vessels and help reproductions well as well. Help you to more than reproduction. It will help you to have love with yourself. When you have love with yourself, you have communication with your body, you have appreciation among yourself. So what I would suggest you to do is to speak with your belly, to speak with yourself, to heal your womb, to heal and accept your mother, your grandmother, your female's relationship is about female, to make prayers for the earth. That's the way how you're healing humanity and also healing the reproduction system.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I have a question, if I could. How much cacao do you recommend if we're drinking daily? And then how much do you recommend if we're doing a ceremony? And how do you, like, if we're drinking daily, like, how do you prepare it, or how much is too much, or what do you what's the best way to prepare and have it with?
Nice. To resume it, you can look on YouTube under LavaLove Cacao. There are 2 videos about how to prepare your cacao, and the grammage, the how much you want to add into, and the purpose of your cacao and the ingredients. All of that you can find in there. But how much you want to drink a day, like this cacao, it is 28 grams what I have in my cup, because before this meeting I had already a meeting around 10. I already drank another one like this, so I'm drinking 56 grams now, but I may want to have some later on the afternoon, according to what I do, so I can drink up to like 56. That would be 76, like close to 80 grams I'm going to have today. So sometimes I drink even more than that, according to my days, according to what I do. Doesn't matter what I do. And sometimes I have cacao during the day, and sometimes I drink like 4 cups of cacao. So some people worry about but it's so much fat in your body and so much this and that. I have been drinking cacao like over 20 years now, and I don't feel sick. I rarely get sick, like have a flu or a cold like that, but rarely. And but I feel healthy, I feel good. I have good system in my tummy, so I don't have any problem with that. And drinking cacao can also help you with the um process of healing of a cancer. Salud. So you can help you to heal the process of cancer, also helps you to prevent cancer cells. So it's very good in many levels. Cacao is a universe of helping of your body. So, but drinking cacao 4 times a day, it's not for everyone. Some people with 1 sip is enough. Some people with 1 cup is enough. Depends on your body, how much does your body wants to drink. But I have been drinking all these years, and I feel good with it. So that really depends on everybody. So the more ingredients that you add with your cacao, it's not the more ceremonial it gets. It's the more simple is your cacao, is the more that you allow the properties of cacao to get into your body. The basic ingredients that we add with is cacao, water, some cardamom and cinnamon, and some chili. And if you want to add a sweetener in it, that would be enough. And sometimes when I travel, I don't have all those goods. What I do is I have some cacao chopped, or I break cacao in piece. I get some hot water somewhere, and I put on my thermo hot water in it, and I just shake it, and that's it. That's what I drink in a day. You don't need all these ingredients and stuff like that, but you can add when you're in a space. Then you can add all these goodies in it.
Thanks so much. And sorry, just one follow-up. Is there anything to be aware of, like for pregnancy, for example? Is there anything need to be altered?
Yes. For pregnancy, you may want to drink a little bit of cacao. Don't drink so much because cacao gives you energy and also like make your blood to go faster in your bloodstream and your body system. You may don't want to drink like a whole lot where your heart, because when you drink cacao, your heart rate will increase, your heartbeat will increase. So you don't want to do that on your baby. So drink a little bit of it. In grammage, you may want to put like up to 20 grams of cacao.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for the information. If I may, I would like to ask something as well.
Yes, sure.
If I understood you correctly, you said that the ceremonial cacao is very much connected to the original plant, like the traditional plant, and not the hybrid plants that are out there. Then when you grow this plant, I could imagine it also has to do with the how clean the soil is and how you treat the plants. And then maybe also regarding the treatment of the beans, right? Is that correct? Or how does then the ceremonial cacao differ from a cacao bean of a different tree or that has been treated differently? Or
Very
also
good
for
question.
you roasted?
No, it's all the process is very important during the cacao. But the cacao itself, to be ceremonial, it's about the properties that it has. It's about the beans size. The small beans, it is the criollo. And this is 10% of worldwide available. And this must be the cacao that is in permaculture rather than monoculture, because the permaculture, it allows the bees, the wasps, the parrots, the macaws, the squirrels, the serpents, and all that creatures and nature comes and weave together. But what if you have only one like a monoculture of cacao? What it means that you're open for disease. If you're open to disease, you're going to spray out with chemicals all the cacao. That will help you only to have the cacao and not the visit, not the magical of these animals and other plants and the fruit trees and the wood trees and little plants that would grow under the cacao trees. So when you have the ceremonial cacao, it means that you have a permaculture. You have a jungle of different types of trees, and that will make the ceremonial process. And also the people you have working around the cacao, like our cacao, it is made on a wood stove fire, fire, where the women who make tortillas with corn, and the women, Mayan people, are doing this process, and the people who are working behalf of this product are like also in good mood. They are also reciprocated well. They have paid well, and we make sure that the process of cacao is customized. We don't have machine and that or process. We don't have big ovens and all of that. Everything is done by manual. The only process that where we use the machine is with the mill, because we have to grind that mill, that the cacao that helps us to grow amount of cacao so we can be able to sell it all over the world. Otherwise, if we do it with a metate or a traditional way, it will take us months or maybe years to be able to have the amount that we drink today. So that's all of that, all the process, and also the intention that we have. Like, what is your intention? What is the people beyond this cacao, the product that you're drinking? What is their purpose? Why they have their cacao? What's their dedication? Are there conscious people? Are there therapists? Are there ceremonialists? Or they're just releasing out because it's a product, is because it's sellable, because it's called ceremonial cacao, just for you to have? What is the intention, and what is the people who is involved in every process of this cacao? So it's kind of everything. It's adds, it contributes with the process of that.
Clear, thank you.
You're welcome. So here we are. Thank you so much for making your questions. Thank you so much for drinking cacao. I have, before, I wanted to share with you, for the women who are drinking cacao, drink cacao before your menstrual cycle comes. Before your menstrual cycle comes, drink maybe cacao will make your blood to go overflowing, or maybe can be like thick. That's what the reports of the women who have come and said about the experience about having cacao before their menstrual cycle comes, can come or overflowing, or can come out as thick. So give to the Mother Earth, and do your little ceremony for Mother Earth. Give your blood to the earth, and yeah, love yourself, love your body. And I inspire you to look for yourself. Stop looking outside. Stop looking for other things outside. Begin to look inside. Begin to have this relationship with your mind, with your hands, with your heart, with your body, with your relationship. I inspire you to look more, to discover more yourself, and to do more what you love to do, because this world needs us to do the thing. I inspire you to do what you love to do, what you enjoy doing it. That will help and contribute with this earth. Thank you so much for coming to this video Zoom, and we bless you, and thank you so much. I would like to make this closing prayer to be able to close our session for today, our talk. I'm going to invite my wife to make a closing prayer, because I am busy here with a kitty. There's a kitty here called Lava. So it's our LavaLove kitty. Kaya kasi pahri ni malakakaw. Huba katukik asahan ng house asya kun na haw. Nagurami arut kwa sa malakil wala sakit ng haw. Kamal sa sinin na sakit ng haw. Nimal sa sigin ng haw. Kaimus nimal sa sigin iska kawis panin sisto ng haw. Narcisin na palabas ipo kumas ipo pritem. Atrikos ka atrikos utile maltios. Maltios, thank you so much, and many blessings to you. Thank you, Mission on Earth. Thank you, Laura. And yeah, any inquiries that you need, visit lavalovecacao.com, and we're there. Also, we are on Mission on Earth. Many blessings to you, and love. Hugs from Guatemala.
Thank you.